Machakos University stood out as a hub of innovation, sustainability, and academic excellence during this year's Southeastern Agricultural Show, held at the regional ASK Showgrounds. Under the theme promoting climate, smart agriculture, and trade initiatives for sustainable growth, Machakos University showcased projects and displays drawn from different schools and departments, ranging from agriculture, engineering, fashion and design, hospitality, to ICT, and even the health sciences. Staff and students work together to demonstrate how research conducted at the university addresses real-world challenges, particularly in Kenya's dynamic economy.
Machakos University has a history as far as the Machakos Southeastern National Show is concerned. We are a major partner in the Southeastern National Show. Every year since 2017, we have been very actively involved in the show. We are part of what brings up the success in the show. And being the major public institution in Machakos, we are a major partner. We come and exhibit and display the kind of work that we do at the Machakos University. Basically, our job is in training, and most of what we display is what we train in class at the university. We are a technical-based university, and much of what we display is closely related to technology and ICT, engineering, both mechanical, civil, and even electrical, and many other aspects of technology. Of course, we have the social sciences which supplement the technological courses so that we bring up a well-built graduate from the university.
And how many entries do we have yet?
We have 11 entries. We are expecting that by the end of the day, we'll win awards in almost all of them.
Today, we are demonstrating several technologies. The first one is Azolla farming. So Azolla is an aquatic plant. It's a floating plant which can be found naturally in water bodies. And Azolla is turning out to be one of the most important components in livestock production. The reason why it is becoming more and more important is because the costs of livestock feeds are increasing by the day. And so farmers are looking out for any opportunities that they can be able to use to reduce the cost of feeds. So Azolla is one of those solutions because it's very high in protein content. Azolla contains more than 15% crude protein. That is quite a high protein content when you compare that to other sources of protein like soybeans, and you compare that to sunflower, and you compare that to many other sources, you find that it is relatively rich in protein. So in terms of connecting this to the theme of the show, the whole idea is to trap the water which is available whenever it is raining, store it somewhere, and then use this water to set up such a pond for producing the Azolla. So to produce this pond, what mainly needs is this liner, dam liner. It is the most important component. And then to dig out this pond, which is about 1 meter deep, and then must have manure. That bag contains the goat manure. The idea, because these are plants, they will require the nutrients, and so that's why we are adding the manure. And you can see the color of the water has changed because now the manure is leaching out. So within this was 5 liters, and you can see the Azolla is almost filling the pond, and it is after 1 day. So that goes to show how fast it multiplies. So within 1 week here, we'll be harvesting the Azolla for giving to the cows for giving to the goats, sheep, for giving to the poultry, for poultry production. So this is something we are advocating. Farmers, small scale farmers, medium scale farmers, to reduce. The main idea is to reduce the cost of production by using this as a supplementary. We are not saying that we completely replace the commercial feeds. We are saying we reduce the amount to cut on cost. So you can put 50% commercial feeds, 50% Azolla feeds, and then try to see if there is going to be change in milk production or egg production. If there is change, then you try to reduce the amount of Azolla until you reach some sort of a balance.
Okay, I'm Jacinta Nansala from Machakos University in the School of Agricultural Sciences. Here we do technologies in water conservation, in production of kales and spinach. As you can see here, tuko na spinach or some kales. So I'm going to show you how we produce from the nursery bed up to this time. First of all, we purchased our seeds from the agrovet. Then after hapo we planted in the nursery bed for 2 weeks. Then after 2 weeks we prepared our seedling beds, of which is this one, and we transferred it here. For example, here we have different types of mulch of which we use: the grass mulching, the synthetic ones, and the tube growing. Here, the main purpose of using this technology is to conserve that small water, the little amount of water we have in Machakos, so that you can still get that production and to cater for the food security. So, for the sukuma wikis or the kales, we use the Tausi F1 variety, and the spinach is Folkwood variety, which is available in any agrovet. So, the vegetables, as you can see, it is 2 months old and it is ready for harvest.
This is a fish pond for rearing fish, and the whole idea is to use the limited water resources which are available for rearing fish when there is no rainfall. So I'm assuming this is water which was harvested and was stored somewhere, and then now there is no rain, because with the climate change we are having two conditions: either drought or very heavy rain. So can we harvest this water, store it, and then use it when there is no water for rearing fish? So here we have the Nile tilapia, that is Oleochromis niloticus fish, and you can see we have the Azolla, which I showed on the other side. So we are creating like a circular loop. This water, it is the same water that is going to be used for watering the vegetables. We are not going to use fresh water for watering, because we are assuming we are in a situation where the water is a problem. So we use the water from the pond, then the fresh water we put it in the pond, because the fish need fresh water. So we remove 5 buckets, add 6 buckets of fresh water, because you also want to factor in the issue of evaporation. So you add a little bit more. If you remove 5, add 6 buckets. And then this pond, we want it to be a self-sustaining pond. The food from the kitchen, the remains, can come in. Give to the fish. The ugali, the rice, fish will take that. And within a short period of time, the farmer is harvesting very huge fish for sale, still under the changing climate conditions. Using the limited water, he was able to harvest. So this is like an adaptive strategy to carry out fish farming under changing climate conditions. So that is the whole idea. To use this water to produce this, the vegetables, whatever remains on the table can come in. So that's the whole idea.
The School of Engineering and Technology truly stepped up with even more exhibitions, showcasing innovation and precision at its finest. From start to finish, their contribution added a dynamic, futuristic, and forward-thinking energy that showcased and are taught in and out of class.
So what we have a lot today. Most we are IT guys, so everything that you see here is IoT based. So what you get here is a robotic arm. So this robotic arm, what basically it does is just it draws, it makes designs, it draws letters and everything. So what you do on this arm is that you come on the software part of it. You just provide a program. Let's say you got a design, let's say a logo or some words. You want all the logo to be automated. So you just provide the logo on this software that is here. Then once you provide the logo, you just click on the button that starts automating the drawing and everything. When you click the button, everything is drawn here automatically, as you can see. So what we're trying to solve the problem of designers drawing everything manually. Engineers, so engineers can use these things to draw their designs, their architectures, maybe their diagrams, even mechanical engineer. Like it covers general all engineers mostly. Yeah, basically that's for this. Then as you come here, what we have here is a robotic arm. What basically it does is that it draws diagram the same way this does, but specifically on this does using laser. As you can see, these are all lasers that were emitted from the robotic arm. So what you do is just you provide these diagrams or logos or whatever you want to be drawn on the software. Once you provide it on the software, what it will do is that it draws everything on the cardboard that you provide. That's basically for this. So on another thing is that these are just glasses that will be used when you try to use this. Since the lasers are blinding, so you need some safety for your eyes. So these are the glasses that you will use for that. So basically, that's generally these two robotic arms. That's what it does.
My name is Alex Mwendo, mechanical engineer, and I'm an innovator. This is my project, Gym Power.
Gym Power.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
So Gym Power is an idea or a project that seeks to convert human motion while working out in the gym into electrical energy that can be used. Yeah. So let me start with the basics. So this is a model of a cable equipment that you find in a gym. So in a gym, there are a number of equipment for working out. So basically, how the cable works, I know for like this model, you should be able to work out your shoulders, your chest, your forearms, and a bit of your back. So you work out by just lifting that way. So my idea basically seeks to convert that motion into usable electricity. So I incorporated a dynamo generator. These are models, these are 6-volt dynamo generator. So this generator charges a battery, also a 6-volt lead acid battery. And for the purposes of showing that the generator actually produces electricity, I also have a 6-volt bulb. So on motion, you can take a look at the bulb. So it lights up as you continue motion, and so it harnesses both forward and back. So it doesn't matter if you're lifting the weight or not. So it's able to generate electricity.
Yeah, so here we have a refrigeration training component. It's a module. That means we use it for training mechanical engineering students, especially we have a unit that's called refrigeration operation. So every student at least need to learn this one, especially for mechanical engineering. But for any other person, this is just like a fridge, just like any other. Then here we have a microcontroller. So this microcontroller is connected to a sensor, temperature sensor. So we are able to monitor the temperature in real time. So as it changes in real time, we get the temperature reading. So from there we have the data, and we are able to draw a graph. So as you can see, we have a graph. We are able to monitor. Yeah, so with that student can draw graph, make calculations such as COP, the amount of power this component uses, which we still have more room for innovation. We want to include a pressure sensor and another temperature sensor, so that we're able to you've understood that we now have two types of pressure: high temperature and low high temperature and low temperature, and we also have high pressure and low pressure. So we should be able to monitor all those within one device and make those calculations.
School of Humanities and Social Sciences was not left behind. With exhibitions from the Department of Design, they made a powerful impact by championing the principles of reuse, reduce, and recycle. Through art, dialogue, and innovation, they inspired a culture of environmental sustainability.
Yes, my name is Emma, and we are representing the design department during today's show, and our main theme was sustainability. Around here, these are tote bags. Laptop bags. So, instead of going to the shops and buying new laptop bags, you can opt for these ones, because these are recycled materials, and we have also done some screen printing around here, so it's not so plain, but at the same time it's cheaper and we have saved the environment.
It's a painting that was inspired by a African community, na since ni African community hatukuwa na need ya kutumia paints or any other stuff, so we decided to use smoke. So hii iliundwa kutumia candle smoke. So ulikuwa na light candle, hiyo smoke ikikuja hapa ndo wanatumia fingers create hadi ikakuwa this masterpiece. So hapa tuko na wall art pia, but sasa hii ni different from all the other wall arts. Hii imeundwa na glass, but haijakuwa colored huko juu. It's colored from the inside. Kuna a piece of paper ya background. So these are inspired by the Kenyan community also. We're trying to embrace our cultures and also make arts that are friendly to the environment. This one is the same as that one. We don't have we also have this imeundwa na acrylics. So hizi ni zile za kuunda art za as in it's different from those. Kuna classes za so kuna zile za huko chini kama hizi ni watercolors they are available, but these are ni acrylics. It's a bit expensive, yeah, but iliunda this masterpiece. Yeah.
The School of Business, Economics, Hospitality and Tourism Management was not left behind either. The Department of Hospitality and Tourism represented them with a few tricks up their sleeves, and here are a few highlights.
My station is accommodation. We are talking about the hotel or restaurant. Yeah, mostly it's about hotel. And my side, I'm in accommodation. In hotel, we have the housekeeping department that deals with accommodation, about the guests where to rest and to ensure that they have a safe environment while they're in the hotel. Yeah.
With me here, I have a calabash cake.
Yeah.
I'm just reminding you of what we used to have back then. Nowadays, some students, some people don't know about calabashes. So here I have a calabash cake to just remind you of what we had back then. Then, with here, I have a wimpy cake, I have a pumpkin rock cakes, I have a granite bread. So with all these, I'm sourcing them locally. I'm buying them from the local market. The wimpy, the pumpkin, I'm buying them from the local market.
Yes, my name is Mahadi Mohammed from Machakos University, taking a Bachelor of Science in Food Nutrition and Dietetics. So here we have this variety of high energy snacks. So to make this one, we made it ourselves from the university catering. So we use these ingredients. This is the only ingredient. We have added anything apart from this one. So this we have the natural honey. This one we have the bread crumbs. And here we have the groundnuts, which is true. And here we have the milk powder. And then the last one we have the egg. So that we do the high energy groundnuts. So after that, here we have a variety of vegetable salad in the ingredients and preparation, variety of high colorful. So as I say, that color, it helps in this here. All colors has its health benefit. So the one with white one, the one with yellow, red, purple, greens. So mostly as we use greens, so the greens, from example, it has the protection of stomach, it has the healthy bones, it has eye protection, immune system, and preventing cancer. So that is the health benefit of the greens that we have taken with ugali or whatever. Alafu the other things we have the same for the fruit salad. It has so many of the nutrients, aids in weight loss, alafu lower cholesterol and high in fiber. So the other things we have the herbal, ginger, garlic, whatever. It has a response in immune system. Alafu it also help in antioxidant in the body.